Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Pemko number 316DV. This is a piece of dark bronze anodized aluminum, perimeter seal, also occasionally used as an Astragal, with a vinyl insert is what this is. So the 316 is representative of this profile. It's an aluminum holder with an insert material. The aluminum holder is available in the mill finish, which is A. It's available in the bright dip gold finish, which is like a metallic, shiny sort of gold. The D finish stands for dark bronze. You can also receive this in the gold finish, which is like a matte finish that might complement a polished brass finish a little bit better in some circumstances, rather than being as metallic as the bright dip gold material. The V stands for vinyl. That's this material. The 316 can also be ordered with the Pemko Prene, which is Pemko's proprietary sort of synthetic rubber, and then silicone as well. Just change the V to a PK or to an S, and then you get that other material. Either of those, especially silicone, is far superior to vinyl. Vinyl is only used, in my opinion, when economy is the most important characteristic of providing weather stripping. It is not good with exposure to ultraviolet, regular sunlight, or to extreme temperatures. But if you had 100 of these door openings to do, vinyl might just suit your need exactly. Now, there is an image below this video showing the important dimensional properties of the 316 perimeter gasket. You can see from that image that the aluminum portion is 11/16, and then the vinyl is 1/4 inch, and that brings you to a 1 15/16 overall projection. The thickness of the material is 1/4 inch. This can be used as an Astragal. I would think it's not the best option for use as an Astragal, but I've certainly seen it applied in that way. I would prefer bristle, probably, or a nylon brush from Pemko for an Astragal material. Okay, this is primarily perimeter gasketing. This material is what you're going to mount on the stop of the frame on the two sides and the header. You might be building windows. You might have custom windows that would be something similar to an application where you had a restaurant, and in the summertime those windows, which are in effect doors but just windows with glass, you might open them up. But in the wintertime when they're closed, you need to be able to do two things. You need to stop them, and you need to weather stripping. You need to weather strip them. I've had people use this as a stop and a weather strip. I wouldn't really think that that would be the preferred method to do that sort of situation, but it's been done. But again, primarily weather stripping. Available in several different lengths, and it may be available in the site as a set as well. If it's not, simply order one length for the header and then two lengths for the jambs. So if you had a 3070 door, you're going to use a 3-foot piece, like this piece is, and then two 84-inch pieces is how you would build your set. If you have need for a custom length, by all means let us know by ordering the next longest piece or pieces, and indicate in the comment field what length you'd like for us to cut the material back to. Now the reasoning is if you had to take this 36-inch piece and cut it down to, say, 32-inch, you'd eliminate that slotted hole. And as you can see, the next one's all the way over here. And speaking of that slotted hole, screws are included in a complementary finish. They're a number 6 by 5/8 or so is what that's going to be. And it's really handy to have the slotted hole from the factory because it allows you to compensate for several conditions. First of all, when you're pre-drilling that hole for the screws, that drill bit has a tendency to walk a little bit if you've not used a center punch before it pierces through. That's something that a slotted hole can help offset. Also, you might have a condition that your sill is not level, or maybe your door is not plumb, or the jambs are kicked in or out, or twisted in or out. All of that. Or you might have a warped door as well. And the ability to technically cheat the exact placement of the weather stripping is crucial, and that's why that slotted hole is so important to have. Not having proper seal contact from the face of the door to the weather stripping is literally akin to not having weather stripping whatsoever. So if you ordered a custom length, we'd not only locate that first slotted hole at the proper distance from the edge, but naturally the proper center to center as well. The 316 features a flap that tucks in back and behind here, and I like that feature a lot You know, when you place this on, you're going to have the actual seal material that's up and behind here. So that's incredibly handy to have. It's also part of the design in the sense that this aluminum is thin enough where when you screw it down, you might get an ever so imperceptible bellying to the installation. So that flap there really helps create that constant seal. So if you have any questions on the Pemko 316DV, dark bronze anodized aluminum and vinyl weather stripping, or any other Pemko product to whose catalog you can get to, their full line catalog, you can get to from below this video to the manufacturer's page. You can review all of the weather stripping from Pemko in one consolidated format. Thank you very much.